Favourite retro game? Oh gosh. Favourite game?
Oh, that's really hard to say. My favourite retro game?
Favourite retro game? Probably... of their people's childhood, their people's history, you know. This means something to people. And it's kind of like that. Without the internet, so everything that I you know, all my information was gleaned from magazines and things like that. So things like Super Play, Total, Mean Machines, all that kind of stuff. So that kind of like left an imprint in me as a child. I went a completely different direction in my life, but as a hobby, I started making first I started making the PlayStation Vita website, and then it turned into a magazine, and then the Switch came out, and then that became a fan magazine. So all of this has evolved from magazines. Other gaming history books do exist, like Bitmap and things like that, but I want to stand away and be different to Bitmap. Bitmap make amazing things, but they're more art books, whereas kind of like I think they don't quite go for the history aspect. So kind of that's where I thought there was an opportunity to have history books just solely focused on each individual thing.
There's a lot of work.
Yes and no. A lot of this is first-hand experience.
Really?
So I grew up with all of this.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
you know,
that's true. Yeah.
So obviously I acted as a publisher for this one because I don't have that much affinity or experience with the NES. So I just paid somebody else that did have that experience and knowledge and passion to write about it. I could have written this book, but it wouldn't have been the same kind of...
You wouldn't have the same
connection.
personal...
Because this is nostalgia. These all mean they're more than just consoles that were in the past. They're people's childhood. They're people's history. You know, this means something to people. And it's kind of like that's why for me it's a journey. And it's kind of like because if somebody buys this Game Boy book, they already know most of the games. They grew up with them. They have a particular kind of love for them. What they want to read is how other people love the same things that they did, like what different interpretations, different opinions, and things like that. And that's kind of like the angle we went with all of this.
Really nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have a favourite Game Boy game?
So my favourite Game Boy game is Link's Awakening.
It's an amazing game.
So yeah,
it's an amazing game.
Link's Awakening stands on its own 2 feet. It's surreal. Is it real? Was it a dream? Did it happen? It alludes to it in the ending, but it's still unclear.
It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, it is. It's magical. But, you know, there's other voices in the book as well. It's not just mine. I write about 2/3 of all of these books. The middle section is kind of like other people sharing their stories. But that's where the art comes in. The art all corresponds to those chapters.
Can people buy these online?
Yes.
Whereabouts would they?
So they can buy them online from nintymedia.net.
Favourite retro game? Oh gosh. I know it's going to be a bit cliche, but the first Sonic game on the Mega Drive. It's the game that got me into wanting to play video games in the first place as an infant. You know, so yeah, I'll say Sonic 1, the first. As a young 5-year-old, you could get into it because all you need is that one ring and you would never die, if you think about it. And it's your basic platform mechanics. As a youngster being introduced to games, that's the perfect game. That's why I like it. Give it a go. I'll try it. Here, you can play it here, but you're videoing. I've got a demo it for you if you want. It's on my Mega Drive that I've got my thoughts about. But yeah, why don't we just give it a go? Sonic the Hedgehog. It's the game, it came with a mini cartoon character, Nintendo, saying the colours were dark, but this was a game, and this is what made the Mega Drive sell, this is what made it popular. It was a pack-in when, you know, it came out for us in Europe, and it's what made Sega a serious contender to Nintendo back in the 1990s. But it's a game that I can enjoy, you know, it's a timeless classic.
retro game, Mario World on the SNES.
Mario what?
Mario World on the SNES. Yeah,
I
Tekken as well.
never played it.
You never play Mario World? You should at least buy this then and experience all of the older Mario games with a Super Nintendo vibe. This is one of the best games I've ever played.
I need you to play that. Yeah, have a retro game.
Tomb Raider. Always Tomb Raider.
The first Tomb Raider.
First Tomb Raider, yeah. I'm still playing the first Tomb Raider now. Well, I played a lot of the new ones, and I do like them, but I actually like the old controls. I've got so used to doing it now, so that's one. PlayStation was kind of my first love, so it was also Gran Turismo. Absolutely love Gran Turismo. I played all of them all the way through the series.
Do you have a favourite retro game?
Tetris.
What's it?
Tetris.
Used to play that a lot on the original Game Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, how we doing? So I have a bunch of stuff. It's mostly stuff on my own collection. My favourite stuff, these really cool Bluetooth headphones.
Yeah.
They're a collaboration between Sega and Onkyo. They did a Mega Drive one, a Saturn one, and a Dreamcast one. We've sold the Dreamcast ones already, but yeah, these are really cool. One of the early survival horror games. It was on PC originally. This is the Dreamcast port. This specifically is the American version.
Your favourite console and favourite game?
Oh, that's really hard to say. I'll give you my top three. My favourite top three is probably the Sega Saturn, the PC Engine, and the Nintendo Game Boy.
Nights into Dreams?
Nights into Dreams is a wonderful game.
Probably actually on the Super Famicom. Super Famicom's always been my favourite. I think for its time it was so ahead. It was so ahead of its time.
Great console.
And Nintendo have always, where their hardware may look substandard, they always managed to push so much out of it.
When I was 12 years old, I wrote a book, and 30 years later, rediscovered it, and I read it with some friends, and we thought it was pretty funny, so we decided to make it into a podcast. And it's all inspired by like Metal Gear Solid and Time Crisis and like films like Die Hard, 90s cinematic action. And it's very funny. We got live sound effects and things, and it all just comes to life. It's chaos, but it's very funny and enjoyable.
It's really good.
I love Metal Gear Solid. It's like
great game.
it's the masterpiece.
Great
It's
game.
absolute masterpiece. And obviously the franchise as a whole is great. I still think number one's the best. I just think it just knows what it's doing, and it's fantastic, and I love it so much. I still replay it all the time. I basically do practically everything.
Really?
And it's all a solo project. There's no company, or there's no monetization. I'm not doing this for money. It's just a passion project. It's something fun. So it's me, Sam, Tom, and Andy, and they're friends I've had for like 20 years.
Really?
And we've always done stuff together, like bands, and two of them we used to do a radio show with. So it's just a culmination of all the things we've learned over the years. And I've never done a podcast.
Really?
We just recorded it in a living room, but I'm a massive perfectionist, so like it sounds good. But it's the whole thing of like using bare bones kit, and you can, if you're really passionate about something, you can make it happen. So it's streaming everywhere on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and then we've got loads of codec clips on Instagram and YouTube. Anywhere you can listen to a podcast, it's there. Oh, and we won some awards. We won Funniest Podcast of the Year last year.
That's amazing.
And this year we were highly commended for Funniest Podcast of the Year against huge studios, BBC programmes, and I'm the only guy who produces and edits it, so...
Really impressive, actually.
Thank you! We're not even... You know, the fact that people enjoy it is great.
Yeah.
I'm just doing this because I love doing it.
I mean, making
Mega Drive is particularly good. It's just the right combination of hardware and sort of functionality. You know, it's perfect for this game. So it's literally built for this game, sort of tech-wise. So it was a good first. It was a natural choice to do first. The principles of arcade games is what we're going for. You know, you pick it up, you play it straight away. There's no messing around. You know, there's no DLCs, in-app purchases. It's just like straight into the game. You don't need to read the instructions. It's super easy. It's just gameplay. And these kids that just come along and they're playing it. You know, no one told them how to play it. They've just gone straight in and they're playing it. It's great to see. That's exactly what we intended. You know.